Alright viewers, welcome to the all-new trending moment here on Gytv. It is Ghana Youth Television Gytv coming to you live from wherever you are. Remember, we promise to bring you the best when it comes to youth edutainment. My name is FM and my special lady here is Princess Priscilla Mason.
Unspotted on this episode, we surprise a fine gentleman and his name is Danny Clark. Danny Clark is the host of Time Out on Gytv and he's a brain behind Sankofa drama competition. Alright, let's see the surprise on his face when we spotted him.
Mr. Danny Clark, don't run away, don't panic, don't move. Your good work has met success, and we the youth in Ghana really appreciate your effort. We really appreciate you for all that you have done for the youth in GH. Let me tell you, he is Mr. Danny Clark. When it comes to Sankofa drama competition, he is the head. Talk of Majid, talk of Susie Williams, may her soul rest in perfect peace. Talk of Mata Ankuma, they've all passed through his hands.
Tell me what you know.
It's a big surprise for you. Just to say a big thank you for all that you have done for the youth in GH, especially when it comes to the arts and culture. We really appreciate your effort. So, this is a small token from Ghana Youth Television. I will read it out loud. But there is deep sadness in us when we see so many people who do not understand the necessity of the risks people like you take to make Ghana proud, but rather deny you of the motivation to keep you going.
This is a big surprise. I just want to say that I'm surprised, and God should give us more strength to do what we do best, and that's it.
Alright, so that was a bigger surprise on Mr. Danny Clark's face when we spotted him. He nearly called the police on that. That was just by the moving on to the next segment. It is Chit Chat. Now this time we had a chat with one fine lady called Miss Belinda Bedu. Of course, she is the host of Take It to the Streets on by Saturn, and also one of the youngest models in GH who has taken Ghanaian modeling into the international level. Let's see the chat. Hello.
Hiya.
How are you doing?
I'm well, thank you.
Okay. So we've heard the name Belinda Bedu. Today the youth wants to know, who is Belinda Bedu?
Belinda Bedu is a simple girl. I was born in Takoradi, Aneji, and my parents moved to Accra when I was 8 years old, and I've been here ever since till I left the country.
Okay, so tell us about your family background. Yeah.
I had a really good childhood growing up. We were, we're not poor, we're not rich. My mother always makes sure there was food on the table, and that's the lesson that I have from her today. In terms of being a mother myself, I have to work hard just to make sure my kids are being well taken care of. They have the...
Let's move to education. Where you schooled, started from up to today.
My first education was at Takoradi, a school called Timbod. My education growing up was crazy. They jumped me from here to there. I'll spend like 2-3 years at home, then I'll go again. But I didn't let that affect me. I was able to come out of it and do something good for myself. So, secretarian student, that's when I started modeling, and I got the opportunity to leave the country. And everything that I know today, I learned from people, or I have to teach myself in terms of how to read, how to to speak proper and all that. I never put any blame on my parent because someone family and call proper school need to know I cannot work hard for myself. I think after a while, when you get to some age as a human being, whether your parents had the money or the opportunity to take you to school or not, you should also try to do something for yourself instead of us every day blaming our parents.
Okay, so tell us, how has your education benefited you in the field you are today?
It did. I mean, education is the key. I have so many girls that come here every day, every Friday to see me, and the first thing that I ask is, what are you doing? Especially if some have what it takes to be a model and some don't. And I always, whether you have what it takes to be a model or not, just because of my background, I didn't get the opportunity to finish my education or go to college, which I'm going to go to college. Education is never too late. So I always try and advise my young sisters is, if you have someone supporting you to go to school, the best thing is to go and finish your education. Modeling is not going anywhere. Best thing, finish your education, because when modeling is over, you need something to fall back on.
Now let's talk about some of the challenges you face in your field and how you were able to overcome those challenges.
Challenges, for me, I think every work have their own challenges. For me, when I got there, when I first got to New York, of course, a lot of agencies have to say no to me, not because I won a competition, they brought me here. So the first agency I went, they have to say yes. It took me a while to get someone who had faith in me, and the person also realized, oh, this is someone that we can work together. And I also have to change in terms of the way I think, in terms of having the Ghana mentality, in terms of respecting time, being on time. I have to learn their system. And sometimes I'll go to castings for a whole month without not booking a job.
So now your general perception about the youth in GH, do you believe they are doing anything good to help build the society?
I think so. And I'm very happy about that. Growing up, we didn't have voice. And you guys have a lot of voice these days. You have a platform that you can talk. You have your Facebook and Instagram and all of it. You can say whatever you want to say. You can write whatever you want to write. And, sometimes, especially when I read things on Facebook, I also want to put things there. But I don't want to get myself into trouble. Well, we all know what is going on in the country. And we know, there's so much money here in this country. But they're not using it on the right things. So everyone wants to leave and go. Ask yourself, why everyone wants to leave Ghana? Because there's less job here for the youth. Look at all of you guys, more dressing nice. It all costs money. We have no water, we have no light. It's 2015. I don't think we should have any of that problem. I'm not saying to live in Ghana make millions of dollars or whatever, but I think each and everybody should be able to do some work. And your crown will be school and who better on until so they be build his or her career. Learn they be before.
It has been an interesting segment here. Now, we want you to tell us some of the funny moments in your life. Just share one with us. Interesting, funny moments in your life.
Every day in my life for the past 5 years has been fun because I have my twins. I get to see them every day. They make me laugh. Accra, listen, I need you guys to come and support me. Your sister have one of the best boutiques in Ghana. Whooped, jeans, makeup, everything. You come and you support us, okay?
All right, so today on GH in Focus on Gytv, we are focusing on the nature of our cars that passengers board each and every day. We are currently at Tama Station here in Accra, and we will be talking to some few of the passengers who are inside the vehicles and also those who are going to board a car home. Let's hear from them whether the cars they pick it out of the fact that they don't have any other choice but
no other
down
choice
to pick them.
Sitting in it like that, because I'm not feeling all comfortable. So
most of our buses are not in good shape, and looking at the economy and the state of affairs, most drivers think the best thing to do is to just bring them on board, even if it is not in good shape, because they need money to run their families. Definitely they have to work, and they have no other means than to just bring it on board. So, and our safety is at risk, but what can we do? We just have to take them and go. We just pray that God will just keep us safe.
The cars are just here to take us to anywhere that we go, and like you said, we don't have a choice. By buying different cars that will take us anywhere, we just use manage it like that.
Drivers ne bi cars no ebi hwe ni yie because ebu ha city ni kura bu ha abatena mu no na city na sei car ni bu body na ngasa kura no etimi twaw epraw nti bebre no enhwe om cars ni yie ene bi so won bi wo ha aya na migidi so mo maintain ni kakra kakra yeah. Okay, drivers no say cars no mo hwe some cars no mo hwe cars no before mbe tunezo mu hu se bi o mo hwe seat no se seat ni ye na se body na nkasa mu no se body no ho aseye so mo de ko na mo ko ye ni ye nti kakra mo ka mo
o so ultimate is open na wa akofro ne se aga usika no so anka beti akofro taxi se de on be ha o ba ska ne ensu ni nti na eja ye de fra trotro no nti o hwe na se nya ikra na se so tokra opu na se gusu kra na I say one so to gusu. So what I say,
because we have no other choice, so we decide to, sit in like that. Even though it's uncomfortable, we have no choice. What should the drivers do? They should repair it well for our safety, because our lives is in their hands. Yes. Thank you.